By 2030, AI-generated search ads will be worth $100 billion. But the same day that forecast landed, a UK regulator forced Google to give businesses a warning shot before it rewrites their organic traffic overnight. And TikTok? It's already flooding new users with nearly 60% AI slop. Today's marketing story isn't about AI helping us. It's about who controls the feed, the creative, and the money. And the fight is just getting started. But while the paid side races ahead, the organic side is getting a new rulebook. The UK's Competition and Markets Authority just mandated that Google must give businesses advance notice before any significant ranking change and use objective, non-discriminatory criteria, including for AI overviews. They also forced Google to provide a data portability API, giving UK sites a real complaints channel. In other words, the algorithm just got a leash. So marketers are fighting back by turning their own content into code. Instead of WordPress, teams are moving blogs onto static sites on GitHub, treating posts like a code base that AI can edit. They're pulling real customer language from tools like Gong and Intercom, so the AI generates content that mirrors exactly how people talk, boosting relevance and SEO without hand-coding each post. It's content engineering, not just content writing. And that leash matters more when you see what's happening to content on social. Kapoing ran a fresh account test on TikTok and found that out of the first 500 For You videos, 294 were low-quality AI slop. That's 59% of a new user's feed. Compare that to YouTube Shorts, where only 21% were AI-generated junk. So TikTok is serving roughly 3 times more AI content to new users, which has serious implications for brand safety, content quality, and even child safety. Which is why Oatly's latest move feels like a deliberate swerve. They're ditching their old billboard-heavy playbook and launching a fashion-inspired lookbook series, treating flavor trends like runway collections. It's barista-tested recipes turned into seasonal events aimed at Gen Z's fashion-forward tastes. In a world drowning in AI slop, they're betting that a tactile, editorial, human-curated campaign can arrest slowing US demand. WPP Media just dropped a forecast that puts AI at the center of a $100 billion ad channel by 2030. Right now, global ad revenue is already surging, up 8.9% this year, largely on the back of AI-powered ad tech. And the report singles out generative search ads, which they say will hit $5.1 billion by 2026, then explode to $100 billion by 2030. That's not a growth curve, that's a takeover. And the platforms themselves are handing out the creative keys. OpenAI just updated its advertising terms with new AI-driven creative tools that can generate, edit, translate, and optimize ad assets straight from your brand materials. The final creative step is now on the platform's shoulders, not the humans, promising faster scale and lower production costs for ChatGPT ads. But marketers still own compliance and responsibility, so the risk doesn't vanish. The numbers are clear. AI is pumping billions into ad revenue and handing marketers creative superpowers. But the same technology is also pushing regulators to grab the reins and turning new user feeds into slop waterfalls. The winners in this next chapter won't be the ones who automate everything. They'll be the ones who use AI to scale what makes a brand human, whether that's a code-savvy blog or a lookbook that feels more like a fashion show than an ad. Watch next for the moves that decide who controls your customer.